5 automotive scams that still fool millions of drivers. Most drivers think they'd never fall for a car scam until it happens. Because right now, there's a silent epidemic sweeping through the automotive world, and it's hitting everyday people harder than ever. These are 5 automotive scams that cost American consumers billions of dollars every year, and the numbers keep climbing. Auto lending fraud exposure hit $9.2 billion in 2024, which represents a 16.5% jump from the year before. And in just the first 3 months of 2025, over 21,000 auto fraud complaints landed at the FTC, a 43% spike compared to 2024 levels. What makes this particularly troubling is the fact that 5% of all automotive transactions now involve fraud.
Buy a car today, and you've got a 1 in 20 chance of walking straight into a scam. Let's break down the 5 most common automotive scams so you can protect yourself and keep your money where it belongs. Scam number 1, odometer fraud. One of the oldest tricks in the book is making a massive comeback, and it's called odometer fraud, also known as rollback or clocking. Dealers and private sellers manage to move 450,000 vehicles every single year with false odometer readings. This nationwide epidemic drains $1 billion annually from American car buyers. And Carfax has identified 2.14 million vehicles currently cruising U.S. roads with rolled-back odometers, a number that's jumped 18.6% since 2021. The financial hit stings hard. Consumers who buy a car with a rolled-back odometer lose about $4,000 on average, and scammers typically roll back around 30,000 miles to make their vehicles look younger and more valuable. Digital odometers should be harder to manipulate than the old mechanical ones, but that's not how it works anymore. Fraudsters can pick up electronic tools that plug directly into a car's OBD2 port for around $300. And those devices can roll back an odometer in minutes, not hours. Wisconsin saw this problem explode in 2024 when the state identified 5,961 vehicles with rollbacks, a staggering increase from just 1,736 the previous year. Those vehicles had 613 million miles erased from their odometers, which translates to roughly $36.8 million in fraud losses for one state alone. Analysis of repair and oil change data suggests 2 million cars across the country have suspect odometer readings. The Ford Mustang ranks 9th globally with a 25.9 clocking rate, and model years 2014, 2015, and 2016 get hit the hardest. Get caught doing this, and federal penalties come down hard, up to $10,000 per violation, plus up to 3 years behind bars. Scam number 2, title washing. Title washing erases a car's troubled past, and it works by manipulating a vehicle's title to hide salvage or damage history. Scammers move vehicles across state lines where damaged brands don't get recognized, or they alter documents to make everything look clean. This matters because it lets damaged vehicles, sometimes cars that got totaled in floods or serious accidents, sell at much higher prices while buyers have no idea what they're getting into. States with looser regulations become magnets for title washers. Mississippi, Alabama, and New Jersey have been flagged as having less oversight, which makes this type of fraud easier to pull off. Pennsylvania authorities charged 30 individuals and 21 businesses with car title washing in one case. And Attorney General Josh Shapiro said these defendants, quote, gamed the system and put consumers at risk to rack up millions of dollars in illegal profits. Spotting a washed title takes attention to detail. Look for inconsistent vehicle descriptions, evidence of repainting or mismatched paint, missing or misaligned VIN plates, multiple recent title transfers, sparse maintenance records, and prices that seem too good to be true. When several of these warning signs show up together, walk away. Scam number 3, VIN cloning. The FBI Special Agent Ryan Toole, who runs the agency's vehicle theft division, put it bluntly. Cloning is currently by far our biggest car theft challenge.
VIN cloning takes the vehicle identification number from a legally registered vehicle and slaps it onto a stolen or salvaged car to disguise what it really is. With more than 700,000 cars stolen annually across the U.S., which breaks down to one vehicle every 32 seconds, scammers have plenty of inventory to work with. The mechanics are disturbingly simple. Fraudsters cruise parking lots looking for similar make and model vehicles, copy down the VIN, then create fake documents using label makers or counterfeit VIN plates. Forged titles, insurance papers, and registration documents in a different state complete the package, and they sell the vehicle at nearly full market price. Meryl Botter from Washington paid $40,000 cash for a 2019 Toyota 4Runner and thought she got a solid deal. 3 years down the road, she discovered the vehicle was stolen. Her insurance company refused the claim at first, and it took media attention before Farmers Insurance finally paid out. The third-party licensing agency that processed her paperwork had skipped running a national title check, which would have caught the fraud immediately.
Scam number 4, yo-yo financing. The name sounds playful, but yo-yo financing, also called the spot delivery scam, causes serious financial damage. Dealers let you drive a car home before the financing gets finalized. Then days or weeks later, they call claiming the financing fell through and demand you sign a new contract with worse terms. 900 cases hit the courts in 2022, where consumers felt victimized by this practice. A 2011 survey of consumer attorneys found that 27.2% of their clients, which adds up to 590 out of 2,100 people, had dealt with yo-yo scam issues, and victims typically end up with interest rates 5 percentage points higher than what they originally agreed to. Dealers might threaten repossession or claim your trade-in already got sold to someone else, creating pressure to accept unfavorable terms or give back the vehicle. Spot delivery itself is legal in most states, but yo-yo financing abuse crosses the line into illegal and deceptive territory. Many states give dealers a 10-day window to finalize financing or cancel the deal. California calls these conditional sales contracts and has specific rescission rights built in. The victims? Buyers with poor or no credit, young buyers, elderly consumers, minority communities, and new immigrants get targeted the most.
Scam number 5, dealer add-ons and junk fees. Dealerships get creative when it comes to separating you from your money, and the Federal Trade Commission estimated these practices were draining $3.4 billion annually from consumers, which is exactly why they created the CARS rule. The Combating Auto Retail Scams rule got announced in December 2023 with an intended effective date of July 30, 2024. The rule would have saved consumers billions of dollars plus 72 million hours of hassle every year, but as of January 2025, its effectiveness got paused pending judicial review after the National Automobile Dealers Association and Texas Automobile Dealers Association challenged the FTC's authority. The add-ons in question include warranty programs that duplicate manufacturers' warranties, service contracts for oil changes on electric vehicles, gap agreements that don't actually cover the vehicle, software or audio subscriptions on cars that can't even support them, and safety inspections already included in certified vehicle programs. 2 real examples show how bad this gets. In January 2024, the FTC and Connecticut alleged that Chase Nissan and Manchester Nissan tacked a $5,295 inspection fee onto a car advertised for $15,700, even though the inspection was already done as part of the certification process. That same year, in August, the FTC alleged that Asbury Automotive in Texas secretly added add-ons to 75% of buyers' contracts or told them these charges were required, and the company allegedly charged Black and Latino buyers hundreds of dollars more for identical add-ons. The CARS rule would have required dealers to show an offering price, the actual amount any consumer could pay, and force them to tell buyers that add-ons are optional. Dealers would be banned from charging for add-ons that provide no benefit and would need express, informed consent for all charges.
The bigger picture. Fraud in the automotive industry isn't just common anymore.
It's growing at an alarming rate. The projected 86,000 auto fraud complaints for 2025, assuming current trends hold, represents a massive jump from previous years. Point Predictive's research draws from analysis of $4 trillion in loan applications and 250 million historical applications, so these aren't rough estimates, but patterns identified across enormous amounts of real data. First-party fraud, where consumers or dealerships themselves misrepresent information, accounts for 69% of the $9.2 billion fraud risk exposure and 72% of lender losses. The problem comes from inside the system, not just organized crime rings, as everyday people and businesses cut corners or lie outright to make deals happen. Protection starts with simple steps you can take right now. Always get a vehicle history report from a reputable service. Have any used car inspected by an independent mechanic before you buy. Verify the VIN matches on the vehicle, title, and all documentation. Never wire money or use gift cards for vehicle purchases. Understand that most dealership add-ons are optional no matter what they tell you. Remember that deals seeming too good to be true probably are. And take your time because pressure to decide quickly almost always signals trouble. Report fraud to the NHTSA Vehicle Safety Hotline at 888-327-4236. File complaints with the FTC at ftc.gov, or contact the AARP Fraud Watch Network at 877-908-3360. Your state attorney general's office and Department of Motor Vehicles can investigate complaints as well. The FTC's CARS rule was built to save consumers $3.4 billion annually and 72 million hours of hassle, but it sits paused in judicial review right now. Whether that rule takes effect or not, protecting yourself falls on your shoulders. 5% of all automotive transactions involve fraud. That's millions of people every year who thought they were getting a good deal and instead got scammed. Stay skeptical, do your homework, and never let anyone rush you into the biggest purchase most people make after buying a home. Your financial security depends on it.